Hello everyone and welcome to Mythbusters for Area F2. This is a series in which me and my crew will find and solve any Area F2 game related questions. Starting out with episode 1, here is what the myth schedule is looking. Now let's get started with number 1. Can you wall bang someone's head? This test was very simple, just put someone behind a soft wall and shoot where their head should be, but on the first shot it didn't even go through. It wasn't until the second shot that it penetrated and killed him. After later test, it was about half the time bullets would fully penetrate the wall. So getting wall tapped through a wall is possible but highly unlikely. That makes this myth semi-confirmed. Now let's move on to myth number 2. Can a entry rappelling enemy kill you? In this test we simply had an enemy vault through a window while rappelled. The result surprised us and probably you. Instead of killing or even pushing me, he flew through me. This could be something changed later on when the developers work on stuff like it. After that there's only one answer and it's busted. Let's move on to myth number 3. Can you lightning trick a wall? For this test we just reinforced a wall and started to thermite it. But when the thermite was in mid-animation we would throw our electric charge at it. So what happened was when the thermite was going and he tried to throw a charge, instead the game said that it wasn't a metallic surface. So no, you can't lightning trick a wall, making this myth busted. Let's move on to the last myth. Myth number 4. Can you stand on top of an enemy player? This is a weird myth and is very unlikely for you to even try to stand on top of an enemy. We tried a simple technique of running or walking on top from a neighboring object. But it didn't work. We tried crouching, walking and even proning, but with no luck. This shows that the player box is taller than it was thought out to be, making this myth busted. And that concludes Mythbusters for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and sub. Have your own myth you want solved, ask down in the comments.